Hey everybody, this is John Diggs here for episode 2 of the CrossFit Dover podcast, kicking off the first of a 3-part series, the 3 aspects to recovery. I'm here with the main man himself, the legend, Coach George Dobbins, checking in at 6'2", head coach of CrossFit Dover. How you doing tonight?
6'2", I wish. I'm like 5'8". I think that's what it says on my license. I'm really like 5'7", you know?
5'6" and a half. If you've been squatting that day.
Yeah, right. Man, I'm doing great. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining in on us or with us. We are, just like John said, episode 2 of a 3-part series. We're going to crack into it. We're not going to waste anybody's time because we got a timer right there, and it says we have 9 minutes left, and we're hoping that doesn't even take us that long. So, John and I spoke. I said, hey, John, would you mind doing our community a favor here and just spending some time on film? And John was very nice enough to offer his time. So John, I do appreciate it.
No problem, man. Whatever you need.
I know that was a tough workout too.
Oh my gosh. It's Wednesday. You guys know.
Yeah. So just, it allows us to just kind of be ready for that Thursday, shorter Metcon, a little bit of mobility. Actually, that kind of touches on a little bit of what this series is about. So what are we talking about here today, John?
So we wanted to kick off the series with probably something people don't think a lot about, but the mental approach to recovery. Like how do you get your mind right? And it even probably starts, before the workout even starts, like kind of getting your mind set to have a positive workout. Because anytime you go into something with positive mindset, it's gonna help you out in the long run.
Yeah, for sure. And if we were to kind of touch on that, and I know for everybody's different, right? Everybody has a different approach on how they come into a workout. And so if you're asking me, like what my approach is coming into a workout, it really depends on the day. Mm-hmm. So, and I don't know if I share with you, or maybe I have we ever discussed, the idea of maybe practice, test, and like a grunt work?
Yeah.
Have you talked a little bit about that before?
A little bit.
So, depending on what day it does fall on, for me at least, every day isn't like a test day for me.
Right.
So, I would say that maybe one out of 3, maybe 1 out of 4 workouts, I'm really pushing as hard as I can go. So I do go in each workout with the mindset of, all right, well, how am I going to attack that workout? And then I just try to do my best to kind of stay on task with what that may be. If it's a test day, just know that I'm going hard, fast, fly and die.
Right.
So I mean, I think you can kind of test to that, right?
Yeah, and I think from an athlete's point of view, from a coach, when the coach talks a lot about the intended stimulus for the workout, helps kind of start to get your mind around what to do and how to attack each portion of the workout.
Yeah. So that's for me on a test day, the ideal is to go hard and pretty much don't let off the pedal. But then you have days where, like a workout like we had last week, where there were handstand walks, mm-hmm. right? And for me, I understand that is a weakness of mine. So, in that aspect, I may approach that workout as more of like a practice day, right? So, but mind you, like I have more practice days than I do test days. Right. I mean, you can probably understand why.
Yep. So that kind of takes us to the middle. We're in a workout, right? You have a game plan going in, and then, I was thinking about this. There's a great philosopher, Mike Tyson, who said everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face. So you got that plan. I'm going to practice on my handstand walks. You go to kick up that first round, things are a little shaky. How are you already, kind of wrapping your mind around that?
Yeah. So, if you do go into a workout with already a mindset and a plan, it's very easy to stay on track as opposed to, hey, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens, right? Because, mm-hmm. What happens is that, you go with the flow, but you have the intention of something looking one way and then it looks totally different. And at that point, you didn't set those boundaries. So it just sets you up to being frustrated, maybe a little disgruntled, and before you know it, you're throwing your jump rope across the room.
Not that I would ever have done that in the past.
I don't think I've ever seen you do that before. So the ideal of, hey, I'm going to my handstands and I'm working on them, and I've been working on them for quite a bit, and I'm still just it's not clicking the way that I want it to. I go into it with the mindset of, hey, just know that today is practice, and I'm probably going to, or I should probably expect that I am going to hit this wall, right? Yeah. So if I do expect that I'm going to hit this wall, the chances are when I do hit it, I'm able to navigate around it just a little bit more, right? Or a little bit more efficiently. So, and not that we try to expect the worst, I'm not saying that, but I think you also got to be reasonable with yourself.
Realistic expectations.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, and then, sometimes what coaches have told me with double unders, set a time on it. Spend 2 minutes on the double unders each round, as opposed to sitting there for 10 minutes getting 30 double unders.
For sure, right. Yep. And then at the same time, as you become more efficient, maybe 2:30 or 3 minutes, right? Yep. And then be able to bump it up into small increments. I do find that when you do work on weaknesses, it is very much in your best interest, or the athlete's best interest, to have a plan of attack when you do address that, right? Yeah. So I mentioned handstand walking because that's just one of the movements in which I find myself just continually to work on and enhance it and try to improve. But there's various amount of aspects of training when it comes to that, when we talk about practice, and whether it's coming from breathing, or whether it's just emphasizing on maintaining midline stability. Yeah. But if we talk about the ideal of recovery, every workout isn't go hard, but it's and then you have a workout that you might not necessarily test in, you're not necessarily practicing, but then you have a workout that might be just a grunt workout. Mm-hmm. And if you come to the gym on a Saturday, you probably understand a little bit about that, right? So the ideal of just moving forward, one foot at the other, rep after rep.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, that's it. So the when you go into your workouts, understanding that, hey, the objective of this workout is, just like you said, just to keep moving, and you're not necessarily setting any world records, right? You're not stopping and going as if you would maybe if you're practicing a skill within a workout. Yeah. But you're just plugging away, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes,
All right. So I guess that takes us, workout's done. You crushed it. You finished the workout. You made a little progress on your handstand walk. What are you thinking immediately after the workout, and then kind of leading into that night, and maybe even the next morning to kind of get yourself ready to come back and maybe test the next day? You practice today, right? Maybe tomorrow's a test day.
Yeah, for sure. So for me, I really like the ideal of just maybe some positive self-talk, right? Just some affirmations closing a workout, and whether it's been a good day or a bad day, but just being able to, hey, I gave my best effort. Hey, this is what I love. I love feeling right here. Mm-hmm. And just being able to, just give myself just some of those affirmations as I close the workout. Yep. Because the moment the workout ends, that's when your recovery starts, right? Yep. So if you're already feeding those good thoughts, then chances are it will pour into maybe your next session, right? Yep. And that's even handy for those that are competing on 3 workouts on a daily basis that you might see at the Delaware Affiliate Challenge or any other day-long competition, just to be able to get in the habit of doing that.
Yep.
So
try to find the win in each workout.
That's it.
Yep. Especially on an affiliate challenge day. As soon as that workout's over, there's nothing you can do about it at that point. You might as well figure out what you did right and move on to the next one. And
for sure.
Use that. Use something that you might struggled on to learn from.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm absolutely 100% in agreement.
Yep. All right, man. Anything else we didn't touch on that you want to hit?
No. And there's our
There's
timer.
our time.
Well, I will leave it at this, and maybe something for just our viewers to kind of think about, and being able to come in and not feeling like every workout has to be frying your central nervous system every single time, right? See how you might feel if you go 100% in a workout, and then maybe your following workout you just kind of dial that down a little bit, but still work towards the stimulus of the workout.
Yep.
and then maybe your next workout cranking it back in. Maybe not setting up as a practice day or a test day or a grunt day, but just being able to find workouts in which, hey, I'm gonna go balls to the wall, for lack of better terms. And then, hey, maybe this workout, I'm going to dial into a nice steady pace. And then my final workout, I'm ready to get it after it again. Because I feel like sometimes, we tax that central nervous system and we don't give it enough time to recover. And it does just inhibit on our performance from workout to workout. So,
Yeah, man.
Cool?
Sounds good, man. Thanks
Dude,
a lot.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Until next time, we have part 2 coming up here. So be sure that you stay tuned. And John, dude, thank you.
No problem, man.
Man, your guns look good.
Hey, it's all the hard work.
I love it. All right, guys, there you have it.